What is in the new released Tesla 3 Model 2022 edition? When it comes to the production of electric vehicles, no one does it better than Tesla, as the company is regarded as a world leader in the production of electric vehicles. Since its debut in 2021, the Tesla Model 3 has been one of the finest additions to the ever-increasing capabilities of Tesla. But the Model 3 is set to gain additional upgrades in its 2022 edition. It is something that would blow your mind. In this video, we will tell you all you need to know about the remarkable upgrades to the Tesla Model 3 and all the details involved. Stay tuned. Hi guys, welcome to Glancy Tech, where we take you through all you need to know about Tesla's Model 3 2022 edition. Tesla's innovative prowess has been tested again and again in recent years as Mr. Elon Musk continues to inspire the company for more innovative conquests within the automobile industry. It just seems as if Tesla's lead on the summit would continue to expand, thanks to Elon Musk at the helm of affairs of Tesla. The multi-talented CEO, who is also the founder of SpaceX, has continued to inspire Tesla designs. When it comes to the fabrication of products, there is no way you would rule out Tesla cars. Tesla Model 3, among other models, has been somewhat successful despite the initial challenges that plagued the model. The model threatened to send Tesla out of business principally because it was the first cheap model Tesla produced in its inventory. But despite the initial challenges, the rollout of this Model 3 has been successful, and today we can say that the Tesla Model 3 has helped Tesla to boost its sales. When it was launched in 2021, Tesla had a whopping pre-order that surpassed expectations, and this was because it was the first electric car model meant for the masses. This signaled that the masses can now start dreaming of owning an electric car. This was a welcome development for the electric car industry, which has tried to gain more mainstream adoption in recent times. And so, the Model 3, since its debut, has continued to see strong sales as more of the masses race to own an electric car. Built in China's Shanghai factory and the California factory, the cost of the electric car ranges from $45,000 to $80,000. This is a lot cheaper as compared to the cost of other electric cars sold by Tesla. It is a rear-wheel drive with 5 doors and 5 seats using a fully electric engine, which of course is typical of what Tesla produces. The dimensions? Well, the dimension of the car is somewhat composite, as you would expect from Tesla. The Model 3 in height measures about 1,443 millimeters, which is equivalent to about 56.8 inches, while its length has been found to measure about 4,694 millimeters, which is equivalent to about 184.8 inches. Still, on the dimensions of the car, the width of the car is quite large, measuring about 1,933 millimeters, which is equivalent to 76.1 inches. The wheelbase was found to measure 2,875 millimeters, equivalent to 113.2 inches. That brings about a total of 1,844 kilograms, or 4,065.3 pounds of unladen weight. The Model 3 comes with a standard 235/35R20 front tires and 235/35R20 rear tires. It requires service every 12 months or 20,000 kilometers, whichever comes first. The 2022 Tesla Model 3 Performance has a 140mm ground clearance. With its bodily designs, the Model 3 is the talk of the moment as it truly delivers the value it was expected to deliver. The Model 3 easily gives the best value for money where electric vehicles are concerned, with a combination of decent range, above average performance, a raft of driver assist tech, and price. While the world has embraced the Model 3, Tesla is preparing several updates for the 2022 version. How about the battery capacity? The battery capacity, which at the moment hasn't been confirmed, because Tesla these days has been keeping them secret. The rationale behind this is pretty unknown. We could be suspecting that Tesla is skeptical about pumping out cells that will be superseded each year. The company merely quotes the new, numberless model names instead. But overall, according to reports, the Tesla Model 3 would come with a fairly high-performance battery. For example, the entry-level Model 3 has a WLTP range of 305 miles. The performance stretches this to 340 miles, while the long range, unsurprisingly, has the longest range at 374 miles. The entry-level model is rear-wheel drive only with a single motor. The top two have dual motors and all-wheel drive. How about the interior design? The interior design of the car appears to be modest, as it has a modest cabin. And if there is anything that would be noticed easily on the inside of the Tesla Model 3, it's the interior. It is obvious as there are features and unique designs that make it stand out. For the car, the door handles are chromed, lacking the usual auto pop-out theatrics. To open the door, you would have to tap one end, nudging the rest of the handle out to open it manually. Bear in mind that they open from the inside differently too. With a simple door switch, it looks looks just like an electric window button. For example, the car is designed in such a way that there is no use of a key. Instead, it makes use of an RFID card. Interestingly, the design of the car even allows the user to bypass the RFID card by making use of smartphones. Interestingly, from the test, many analysts are skeptical about this new method because they see it as a backward step from the traditional keyless fob of the Model S. This is because the traditional keyless fob can be circumnavigated if the pre-configured phone is placed in the correct cradle. The next question that pops into the minds of car consumers is the driving test. Well, there isn't anything special in here. If you have driven a Tesla car before, then you probably have an idea of how it's going to be. It's not anything strange, but for those who haven't driven a Tesla, it could be pretty strange for you. Tesla have been able to remove most of the features associated with Mercedes in this edition. For example, niceties such as the Mercedes-Benz style push-to-hold parking brake remain, but any remaining vestiges of Daimler switchgear have now been eliminated, paving the way for a fully customized Tesla model. Generally, the Model 3 does not have the best top speed, and so if you were looking for a car with the top speed, you would probably opt for the Model S. Model 3 was designed so that the masses who care so much about pollution could move about without emission of pollutants from exhaust of vehicles. Nevertheless, the owner of the Model S can expect to accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in about 5 seconds or thereabouts. Autopilot. Apart from the production of electric cars, Tesla is well known for producing autonomous vehicles, and as a matter of fact, Tesla is a world leader when it comes to the production of autonomous electric cars. The Tesla Model 3, without exception, also has autopilot features, just as every other Tesla sedan car. The autopilot feature works well, and with the latest upgrades of its software, the autopilot system appears to be more intuitive, less nervy, and more capable of dealing with busy situations. To operate it, you tap the transmission selector down, which is configured in such a way that pressing it once is for an adaptive cruise, while pressing it twice or double tapping it is for the autopilot feature. Once on autopilot, you can just rest your hands on the wheel. When you want to change lanes, tap the indicator and wait for the car to gently ease you across the lanes. Its performance. Its performance is typical of what you expect from Tesla. The performance is aptly ludicrous. The model matches the hype of Tesla with its 3.1 second, 0.60 mile per hour claim. It is monumentally, addictively rapid, the horizon reeling in at warp speed on full throttle with a silent accelerative thrust. Looking at the specs below, even the regular Tesla is pretty quick, with a claimed 0 to 60 mile per hour of 5.8 seconds for the entry-level Model 3 and 4.2 seconds for the long range. The range-topping one is insane. The steering simply sublime, as it is beautifully weighted and superbly accurate. All of these features make the car astonishing. To cap it all off, the Tesla model comes with an option of a customized color that won't cost any more money, away from the traditional color that many have complained about. And so, if you want a relatively cheap Tesla model, your best bet would be the Model 3, with a starting price of $45,000, reaching about $80,000 at the top end. And the car is very cool and worth the hype. But what do you think about the Tesla Model 3 2022 edition? Let us have your thoughts and opinions in the comments section. And that'll be all for today. If you found this video interesting and enlightening, do well to subscribe to Glancy Tech for more updates.